Alright, I might have to adjust volume and move things around. This is the remake. My sister got it for me for my birthday, and I've been saving it for such an occasion. Why do the button prompts keep switching back to the mouse? Yeah, that was the GameCube version. Just the original release, I think. What's happening? Why is it keep switching back to mouse controls? RE4. Hold on, maybe if I turn my keyboard off. Nope. That's weird. Is that going to be a problem? Why is it doing that? It wasn't doing that when I tested it. Let's just restart it and see if it fixes itself. Oh, you know what? Let's do it in big picture mode. I bet that'll fix it. But yeah, I know. I was about, I was just about to compliment the game. I was about to say, first sign of a good PC port, I can click on all the stuff on my OBS window without the game window freaking out. And right as I'm about to compliment it on its quality as a port, the mouse starts taking over the game, even though I'm not moving it. Hey, that did fix it. Or maybe restarting it fixed it. Who knows? I guess I should do a new intro. Hi, my name is Zions. It's Halloween and I'm playing RE4 Remake, which is my first time playing this. But I also played the original GameCube version for the first time earlier this year. Oh, wait. Hardcore doesn't sound like a difficulty you would start with, even if you've played the original. What could happen? How bad could it be? Not like we gotta get an old man to build us a helicopter to then blow up our spirits as we fly away. A little reference to the anime, like, chibi anime ads. The chibi anime ad campaign that Capcom did for this game that I only just found out about a couple days ago. Very fun commercials. Be quiet. Whoop. Okay, but it's kind of loud in the capture. It's quiet on my end. Hello? Well, the atmosphere is already way spookier than the original game.
September 30th, 1998.
In the original game, Leon just sort of shows up and is like, "Locals, am I right?"
Cop inside me died that day. And that night,
Womp
Raccoon
womp.
City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky.
Right. They nuked Raccoon City.
To join a top
Cool.
secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me.
But now I can roundhouse like 5 dudes at once, and their heads might explode.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This
Joel from Half-Life?
can be different.
What are you doing here?
It has to.
Remember in the original when the whole game took place in Spain, but they just kept saying Europe? Fun times.
Tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor.
You have no idea.
Little secret. Just between
You have
us.
no idea about his sense of humor, sir.
A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
I searched for some missing hikers. Nothing bad happened. I got bitten by a weird creature, and now this happens. And it's just like a tentacle comes out.
This is it.
But not too bad.
Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back. Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
The most dismissive response to "Do you smoke?" of all time.
Vaya sitio más tétrico. ¡Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
People have been going missing around here. What was that noise? I better wander into the woods. Oh look, a graveyard. Huh. A grave has already been dug. Interesting. I wonder who did it.
Sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look.
Fine, I'll do it. He's your Fred.
Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
I've got to do
So much for helping me.
a Leon Halloween costume someday, just so I can have an excuse to get a jacket like that and keep wearing it after Halloween's over. Not that I would have been able to wear it this year yet, because it's still hot here. Those aren't his boots, are they? That'd be awkward. Oh, we've got the half crouch walk sneak thing going on. That's new since the last one. It's a good jacket. It's like just free character design in the form of a purchasable item. Yeah, I mean, I've had Halloweens where it was either too hot or too cold to wear my costume for that year. But all of those Halloweens had, you know, cold and warm days leading up to the event. I've had one day of jacket weather, and it was because it was raining. And it was still warm. Literally, last night it was raining. Not last night. Yeah, last night. It was raining in October, near the end of October, at night, and it was still too warm for a jacket. Except for the rain droplets being actually kind of cold. But not the air temperature somehow. Just, Yeah, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. I need to turn my ring light down. This game's kind of dark. I might actually need to turn my brightness up. I can't see anything on my capture. Oh yeah, that does not look like it did when I set it up earlier. That's weird. I wonder if big picture mode did some, like, adjustment to my screen. That's better. Ugh. Oh, branches. Ugh. Leaves. Oh. Ugh. Slender the Arrival. I don't remember which Slender game that is. I'm sure whatever it is, Markiplier has played it. Unless it's new. Because Markiplier only makes movies that he edited himself these days. He's only extremely accomplished these days. Jerk. The first real one just turned 10. Okay. Yeah, I played the, like, freeware original Slender. It was, kind of boring. Personally. It was just such a big hit when it first came out that it's like, I mean, it's freeware. I might as well check it out. I was like, this is... And then I was just like, this is barely a game, guys. How is this so popular? And my inability to comprehend games that are popular only got worse from there. I mean, it was spooky enough. It just was a boring game. I can't get spooked unless I can get engaged by the game's mechanics, if that makes any sense. It's like I don't get immersed unless the game mechanics are making me focus on the game. So if I'm not focusing on the game because the mechanics are kind of barren, I can't really get immersed enough to get scared. It's kind of why I generally don't like horror games. Oh, man. I can almost read that, but it's in Spanish, so it's like hard for me to recognize the words. Nah, I can't get it. You know when you can kind of read bad handwriting, but because you know the language you're reading, you can recognize the words, even if it's hard to read? Doesn't work when you're not very good at Spanish. God, his jacket looks so fuzzy in this resolution. It's a cozy jacket.
Sorry to barge in like this.
Looking cool is just a bonus, honestly.
Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Look at Leon learning some Spanish before he comes to Spain. Imagine. You know the Resident Evil wiki says that Leon is Italian-American? Ooh. That is a mean kick. That is all he learned in Special Forces school. 2 beers, please. Yep. I like the episode of King of the Hill where Hank speaks better Spanish than Peggy. Because they ran out of Alamo beer because there was like a problem at the factory that messed up a bunch of the beer. So he goes to Mexico to unknowingly buy tainted beer that they shipped to Mexico even though they knew it was tainted. And he was like, "Tienes cervezas, Alamo?"
Man, that stinks.
Hold on. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, which means I have to do something. Parry with the shoot button. Parry. That's Mega Man Legends controls. I'm gonna go with that one. Where? It's gotta be here. They always have it. I gotta switch the triggers. I gotta switch the L2 and R2 with L1 and R1. It just feels better on PlayStation controllers. Does it not have that? Hmm. Well, that's gonna mess me up. Alright. Well, at least I found the quick turn. And I wish you could quick turn left and right. It's not as necessary on a modern control scheme, but it'd be nice. Can I not take this? Oh, okay. Clicking on it added it to my inventory, even though he left it on the ground. It's Phoenix Wright evidence. You don't actually have the item in your inventory. Well, some of them you do, some of them you don't. Just sort of depends. It's context sensitive. It's logical to the story. Well, this first shack is a lot more in-depth. I did play the demo for this shortly after I finished the GameCube version, but that was a couple months ago. I'm aiming my gun like a tennis player. Why does he do that? I don't know that word. And thus the meaning of the whole sentence has fallen apart. I'm still so mad about how much Spanish I took in grade school and don't speak Spanish. Meanwhile, a friend of mine took like 2 semesters of Spanish at college and he speaks better Spanish than me. Like, why did public school let me down this way? Yeah.
I read you.
Basically useless.
What's your situation?
I think I think the best I got out of it is that my pronunciation is pretty good. You know, when I'm just like reading the words off of paper. I don't know what they mean, but I can pronounce them all. That's not nothing. It's not useful.
What was that?
Can't help but notice there's a little meter under the knife. Limited knife durability. How do I replace knife when when knife breaks?
No fucking way.
Ah, how parry. Okay, there we go.
This just keeps getting worse.
How? Oh, can't reload. I didn't bring any extra bullets. This just keeps getting worse. This deal's getting worse all the time. Gotta go Last of Us sneaky sneak mode. I can't see through walls in this game. A little tougher. Man, The Last of Us had really good stealth gameplay. The Last of Us 2 just, like, dialed it up to 11. It didn't just have good stealth gameplay, it had, like, whatever style you wanted. And it was all very, very good gameplay. Guess I'll just go on. Like, The Last of Us 2 had, like, almost as many stealth takedowns as, like, an Arkham Asylum game. The thing is, the game doesn't, like, prompt you, so it's kind of hard to know when you can and can't do it. But if you try it, usually you can do it. Like, if you're in knifing range in The Last of Us 2, and you press the knife button, usually something will happen. I'm actually struggling to think of situations where it doesn't work.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
Escorts? Leon. I didn't know you...
Gotta go. Talk
I
later.
didn't know you would... didn't know you would do that. Didn't know you had it in you.
Let myself out.
I'll let myself out. Boing. Not a scratch on my jacket. Don't throw it at me. I'll shoot it out of the air, I swear to God. Going down. Jumps out the window. Wait. Oh, dead end. We actually jumped down into a place we couldn't have gotten to. The game's more, like, tightly directing us towards the village than the original. And it's a shame we're gonna lose this jacket. That's a big crow. Raven? Probably a raven. Seeing as how it's massive. Look how big that thing is. Man, I want a huge pet raven. That'd be cool. I would teach it all sorts of things. Hey, this game has the thing. where you have an extra, if you have an extra bullet in the chamber when you reload, that bullet stays because that's how guns work. Always a good mechanic. It has the yellow paint thing too. Well, unfortunately, that's kind of become a necessity in games because customized case. Charm. Perks. Huh? Oh, storage. That's good. What was I saying? Because games are like, they want to put detail everywhere, so it gets harder and harder to know what you can and can't interact with. I think a better way than putting paint on things is when they use in-game glyphs. So like if I was standing here, a little yellow X button could appear on the barrel while I'm near it. So I know that it's interactable. I find that to be a little preferable, so you can like turn them off. You can't turn off the yellow paint that's on the texture. What the? Sun came out. How long were we in there? Let's see. I walked into the shack. I typed about a 3-page essay about my adventure so far. That took me at least an hour. God, why do these birds have to look so shootable? Oh. Normal, non-parasite-y worms. In the doggo. There's just a little desire path here. Thought it might be something. See, that's what I'm talking about. That little arrow that pops up over it when you're close or looking at it. That would have been enough. They didn't have to paint the crates yellow. Cool. Money. Switch to the euro already. Hi. Don't do it. I'm warning you with peace and love. Ow. Cool. Thanks for the tutorial. I am fighting a dude. Hi-ya! That's a kill shot. Huh. Does this guy kind of look like House? Well, I shot him in the face and now it's all red. So you can't tell anymore. Dang it. You ruined it. Oops. And by it, I mean your own face when you attacked me and I had a gun. I was trying to make a joke about your appearance. How dare you? Could you imagine an episode of House where House is identifying and diagnosing the parasites from this game?
Damn it.
Ouchies. Ow. That was not the parry button that I've heard so much about. Hold on, I'm gonna try parry on this guy. Kia! That took knife durability. Let's use bullets instead. I still don't know how to replace my knife. But I can't help but notice it has durability. That's a good quick menu. Oh, the jitters. Here we go. This has got to be the village, right? The guy from hit popular indie horror game Mouthwashing? You know, okay, so why does this happen in every game, I wonder? When you turn on the hair, like the individual hair strands effect in any game's graphical settings, it always messes up the color of the character's hair. It always does it. And I usually turn them off, but I thought I'd try it in this game. But he is not platinum blonde. Or emo black hair. Like, the lighting should not be that severe of a difference in this one spot. Like, that's black hair. And that's super bright blonde hair. That's like bleach blonde, almost. Hold on, can I change that while the game's running? Or is that one of the things I have to do from the menu? Dang it. We'll fix it later. Nice auto-closing gates you got here in the middle of nowhere. Ah, just in time for him to wake up and realize he's being burned alive. I better get over there and see if I can rescue him. He'll be fine. We'll get there. Gotta look around first. Time for a little extrajudicial killing. It's fine. I'm an agent of the US government. That was darker than I meant for it to be. Yeah. You're probably in on it. Whatever's happening around here. And not a bystander slash victim. Who just happens to be working back here. Yellow tape on the window. Jesus. That's not what I thought he was gonna do. Combat roll. I thought that was a door.
Here we go.
Ah! Why were you in the... Why are you in the closet? Help! What's happening? Oh god, they really ganged up on me. Where did they all come from? The door's not even open. Parrying, crouching, storage, typewriters. Oh. Letting the reticle close up gives me bonuses. Good to know. That's a weird prompt to get right now. If only there were two of me. Oh, the things I could accomplish. The things I could clamber up. I also like games where, I like games with stealth mechanics that don't, whoops, require you to constantly be in stealth to be hidden. Like, a lot of games will require you to be crouched like this, or enemies will just see you. Like, regardless of what you're doing or where you are. Like, if they have line of sight and you're not crouching, they spot you. Yeah. But, like, if... okay, let's say you're looking at, like, a house from a distance, and you see a guy walk out from behind it like this. You're going to be immediately suspicious of that. But if you see a guy do this, and, like, walk back, you might not ever even notice anything's up. And, like, why can't you walk quietly unless you're doing this in so many games? Like, Leon's footsteps don't have to be, like, loud, plodding, thudding footsteps. Just because he's not hunched over like a weirdo.
Here we go.
Oh, but this game does do the thing where enemies all know where you are once you're spotted. Can't give it credit for that. Ow. Okay. Enemies kind of just appear behind you in this game. Feels like. Still getting the hang of the controls. It's no big deal. Do wish it would checkpoint me after this, though. That'd be nice. Why is my frame rate chugging after this last checkpoint? It was fine the last couple of times we were here. Attack the frames. I mean, I could see a Metal Gear game doing that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're ever getting a good Metal Gear game ever again. At least not a new one. Maybe the remake of Snake Eater will be good. Man, this chicken is unbothered. How can I stealthily get to the other half of the village? Maybe stealth isn't the way. Maybe it's a good start, but maybe I should just, like, find a good spot and break my cover in a good spot on purpose. Yeah. There are way too many people.
Here we go.
Oh, we found the cutscene building. If I remember right, this one has a lot of good loot in it, but it spawns a chainsaw dude.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's my lucky day.
And it has this.
Way's closed.
Whoa. Alright, I just looked over there and there was no one there. Oh, come on. That exploded really fast. I'm not sure why that fell. I definitely didn't shoot at it.
Present for you.
I guess we'll go back up the ladder again. Ugh. It's so annoying. I guess I'm supposed to parry those in this one. Since there's a lot more going on, I can't shoot them out of the air. Oh, some attacks can be dodged by crouching. That would have been nice to know. Why did I have to wait for a loading screen to know that? That seems really important.
My lucky day. Oh, nice. Way's closed.
Seriously? The railing blocks your shotgun blast? That sucks. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hate aiming with a controller. Really? The starter pistol is so bad. Whoop, whoop, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. I'm not sure why that happened. There is always another dude around every corner. And my knife's broken. This is frustrating. They made this early encounter a little rough for having basically no supplies. Okay. Sure, the floor breaks. And you die instantly for that. Like, did it make a noise or anything first, or did it just break? Ah. This is such a long sequence to have to redo.
One down. Here we go.
On. I can't tell when there are guys behind me. It's so quiet.
It's my lucky day. Oh, nice. See you climb this.
My God. Why is there a guy already up here?
Come on. Next.
Okay, I can't shoot through that either. You know, you think you're playing a modern game, and the tiny gaps in the environment where a bullet could definitely fly through would be something you could shoot through. But it seems unreliable at best.
Present for you.
Oh, my knife's broken. Oh god, that's so annoying. I've used it like 3 times. And it would all be a little less frustrating if I had the same frame rate as I did the first time I came up here. How do I... What am I doing to make the reticle close up like that? Is that something I'm doing? Cool.
You gotta be kidding me.
And back down. Hey, the cow's on fire. I wasn't even over here. How did that happen? Good lord, that was annoying. Okay. What is the deal with my frame rate? Why does it get worse as I play? I'm not overheating. It's just getting worse the longer I play. And it's just better now. Okay, sure. Maybe this scene's pre-rendered. I have no idea. Why does it always have to be performance issues? Things can't just run. Well, I did not enjoy that.
Where's everyone?
Yeah, where's everyone going, Pingo?
Bingo?
I can't believe they they pulled the title card on that line in this version. That's amazing. Seriously, why did my frame rate get worse? What is happening? It's still not as good as it was when I started.
is Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Seems to be clearing up the longer the village is empty. Really weird. Like, usually when a game has performance issues, it's either chugging or it's not, but this one seems to like build up over time and then like fix itself over time. Seriously, I did not set the barn on fire. What happened?
Won't open.
Hey, look, a place to put Ashley, I think. But I haven't been introduced to that mechanic yet. Okay. When does the game save? How do I know when the game has saved? I need to go back to the main menu and adjust the settings. I know it has autosaves. And not just the typewriter saves. I don't know when they happen, though. Nice to not have a loading screen there.
There it is.
Just the door opens, and then you're on the other side of it. Alright, let's fiddle around with video settings real quick. Okay, cool. Okay. I can run it in regular full screen, and it works fine. So let's try that. my graphics card software says my frame rate's fine. But it doesn't look fine while I'm playing, so I don't know what the deal is. I'll try that for a bit, see if that helps it out a little. It says my frame rate's 30 still, which shouldn't be, but whatever. Oh. I can't stealth kill without my knife. And I don't know how to get my knife working again. Yeah. I mean, I might need to at this point. So we got all these animals around, and those people that were just there. And my frame rate has stabilized, and my computer has stopped making so much noise. I don't know what changed, because it was still doing that after I changed all the settings. It just, like, fixed itself, I guess. What is that beeping? Why is there beeping? Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually fully grasping the mechanic where the reticle shrinks and then you do more crits. I'm not sure what causes it to shrink. Like, I don't know what's making it, like, hone in for the crit. That would probably be very useful information.
Gotta fix everything myself.
Fancy. You mean if I... if I combine certain things together, he'll buy it at a high price? Oh. Cool. I got the ruby in the drawer instead of kicking the barrel. I don't think I like this knife durability thing. Is it because they made the knife too powerful and then felt like they had to balance it? Huh.
God damn.
And suddenly there are people literally everywhere. I hate that. Like, I just walked through all of this and there was no one here. And now I'm literally surrounded.
Present for you.
Whoops. Oh, I can't duck that one. Okay. Man. The way this game plays doesn't feel conducive to having bullet sponge enemies. Did the difficulty I chose make enemies, like, incredibly tankier, or...
Next.
Like, should I just pick a different difficulty? Because I'm not going to enjoy it if everything takes this many bullets to kill. Which, it worked fine in the original because it's so methodical and slow. You know, some enemies took a lot of shots to kill, and if you needed to, you could pull out a better gun and kill them faster. And making that choice was, like, kind of the gameplay loop.
Damn it.
And the kitchen knife broke. Man. But if I'm just gonna have to... If I'm gonna be face down with 3 enemies and have to, like, run in circles for a good 30 seconds to get them all down every single time I get into an encounter, I don't think I'm going to enjoy it on this difficulty. Like, clearly I can do it, because I did fine that time. I'm just not engaging with this game in the way that it seems to want me to. But higher difficulty making enemies bullet sponges is, I know I'm not alone on saying that's a pet peeve of mine. Everybody hates that. That thing is, I've only played it on this difficulty so far, so I don't know if that's how it works. Where's the ladder I climbed to get up that place earlier? I don't actually remember where I went. Also, the frame rate didn't horribly tank in that encounter, or when I had to do it a second time. So, I don't know which option I changed that fixed it, but here we are. Honestly, that actually made a huge difference. That's probably the difference between me having to retry once and me having to retry 2 or 3 times. That the frame rate was actually decent. Very distracting. Like, I know that's just part of PC gaming. You gotta fix things sometimes. It's just annoying when you think you got it, and then you actually play the game past the areas you tested, and then it immediately starts breaking. Two more blue medallions. They should all be here, right? Hold on. Nothing about the reticle thing. No, or no more details about it, at least. Where is craft? Okay, let's see. Oh, I was like, how do I know how many of these things that I have? It's down there at the bottom. Seems like shotgun shells are a better value, with the blue thing being kind of rare. I'm wondering if the handgun is, like, better in this than it was in the original. And I just, because I haven't figured out this reticle shrinky thing. Maybe that is like a huge key to making it deal damage. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. But the game recommended me this difficulty. Said if you've played the 2005 version of the game, play this one. But at this point, it's different enough that I don't know if that's actually good advice. So, the Cowhead Man, was that just like a guy on the same level as the chainsaw dudes, but instead of wearing a bag, he was wearing a cow head? Is that what I witnessed there? Also, what makes these guys built better than the other guys? Also, this village is littered with gunpowder. That's kind of weird. Looks like the village matches its residents. Batshit crazy. Because guano to you use guano to make gunpowder. Backflip. Am I doing it? Am I being Leon enough? Who's throwing axes at me? Please stop. That's my least favorite thing in the original game. See, I'm capable of being good at this game. It's just not working out in half the encounters so far. Also, I wish I had a knife. That'd be cool. That's to make the gunpowder. Of course. Where are you going? Oh. Don't do it. Warned him. I mean, all he did was stand up straight. But that was not a good time for me. So when are they going to notice that their dude blew up and come running? Nice being able to crouch under these and leave them for later. He blew it up by accident. Lovely. Okay. I guess you can't crouch while you're aiming. Yeah, no. You have to stop aiming to crouch to dodge the axes. Guess I just gotta aim at him and then not move for a second, and it'll... Oh, I'm completely out of pistol bullets. Oh, can't melee him. Because he fell down instead of being stunned. I'll admit that there were maybe too many. I pressed the circle button and he didn't do it. I had to stop and press it again. Like, I'll admit that there were maybe too many resources in the original game. I think this might have been a swing in the opposite direction a little too far. Running out of handgun ammo when it's my only gun. Where is she? I can never tell where anyone is. Like, I hear noises, but I can never tell who's, like, right behind me or whatever. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, can't break boards. Gotta let her throw dynamite at me again while I try to find a way in. I have no idea where this person is. Can I switch shoulders while aiming my gun? Where is this person? Like, I can't tell which way the yells are coming from. The directional sound in this game is kind of bad. God. Really? It's not gonna blow up in your hand no matter how long it stays lit? Please. How many times do I have to shoot you in the head? Forget it. Yeah, you know what I was asking myself in the original game? Remember the part where they're hiding in the house throwing dynamite at you? I wish that was twice as long and way more annoying, and I couldn't tell where any of my opponents are. And I don't have ammo to be bothering with them. So, let's just not. Because they take 1,000 headshots. Did that bear trap reset itself? Or is that a different bear trap? As long as I just keep sprinting, they can't hit me with dynamite, and I'll eventually figure out which way to go. Okay. That can't possibly be enough space to safely do this. but there was no other way, so I knew it had to be. This seems like it should have like a secret in it or something. Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to ignore these guys. They're still throwing dynamite at me.
What's that noise?
But you know what? They were annoying me, so I like it better this way. Why did he stomp on it first? Did that do something? Yeah, those enemies did not route to where I am and attack me. They just kept throwing dynamite from wherever they were. That's absurd.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really want.
Still looks like he's slapping him more than it looks like he's taking the tape off.
Say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy.
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there.
Maybe you should have just pulled the trigger, Leon. You haven't been worried about warning people up till now. That was rough. That was really rough. Hey, kitty. What you doing?
Sacrificial lamb. You will receive our
Alright,
most.
I can go a little bit longer, but I have a crazy long day tomorrow, so I do have to cut it soon. And we lost our cool jacket. No more jacket. Not for the rest of the game.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee.
He also kind of looks like House.
Leon.
Better hair, though.
Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrongest spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita? Young girl? Talk. Now. All right. See. Heard chatter about moving a señorita. Moving her? Where? Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church.
Am I crazy, or was there some kind of tension there when he, like, pulled him close with the chains? Why did it make a whip crack noise? You know, I didn't think they would make their escape from this situation more absurd than the GameCube version. But here we are. Here we are.
Hey, we're not done here.
Later, amigo.
Shit, they took my gear.
Oh no, my broken knife. What'll I do without it? Gotta say,
Condor Wonder
the weapon durability system from Breath of the Wild is not a good fit for this game.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Dunk. Ow.
I'm probably
Dunk.
due for confession
Ow.
anyway. Condor 1.
Giant heavy chains. Just obliterate everything around the crate, too. Why not? Whoa. It's way more grim here than it was in the original. It's good to know. It probably wants me to headshot if I'm fighting with the knife. And using it to kill a guy breaks it instantly, so might be better to jab them in the face and then kick them. We will use this guy to test it. Yeah, but it'll break my knife if I do that. Well, maybe not. Maybe because I killed a big guy with it. Oh yeah, that was not a lot of knife durability. Oh, also we're getting lots of kitchen knives now. Okay, so I guess when you kill a big guy with a knife, it takes more durability.
Hey, that's my gear.
My knife, they fixed it for me. Sick. Now I just gotta get over there. Can you see me here? Yes. Why is it only just... It is just now teaching me all this stuff. Also, the kitchen knife is more durable than it was before. Like, they really didn't want you to have a knife in the intro for very long. And they super didn't want to teach you how to use it. That's a place you could keep handgun ammo, I suppose. Couldn't possibly be a really bad idea to keep firearm ammunition in some kind of kiln. I don't know what I expected. That's clearly like a door you have to like crank open. Those are pipes, and not a door. Oh god. That's terrifying. My grandpa used to keep a burning barrel. I think the
Out of the way.
they just pop, yeah. It still seems terrifying though. But yeah, I think the city he lived in, or he doesn't live in a city. The city limits of the town he technically lives in, I think, made him stop. Hello? Kinda looks like a turkey. Trash bag with weird ends coming out.
It's locked.
You gotta be kidding me. Just wedge something in it. There's garbage everywhere, man. Can I jump this? Oh, I can. Okay. Didn't look jumpable, but I figured if I couldn't make it in the time, then it must be. It just sort of seemed like I could do that. A la the messenger and getting the wall cling upgrade. They did not fix my knife. It just looked like they did. Monsters. It'll be really funny. We'll put his knife back together with Elmer's glue.
Taking these back.
And then when he picks it up, it'll immediately fall back apart. It'll be great. We're not going to get to see his reaction because if he gets his stuff back, that will mean he will have killed us all. But just imagine.
Over here, stranger.
Stranger.
Who's that?
Let's do some.
Get rid of rats. Okay. Apparently I killed one of the rats already. How'd that happen?
Welcome.
Whoa. His inventory is looking pretty cool in this version.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
4,000 to repair my knife.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Is there a reason to have the combat knife repaired over just keeping a bunch of kitchen knives in my inventory? Buy this and get a scope for free.
Why not
Nice.
try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
Bolt
I'll
thrower.
save your life.
Bolts can be retrieved and reused. Be equipped with attachable mines. Oh, okay. So the mine, they upgraded the mine thrower to be generally more useful. It sounds like. Recipe bolts. I'm gonna get the case upgrade first of all.
A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger. valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Huh. So, if it's in this menu, is it sellable? Like, safely? Oh.
We like our
They gave an actual purpose to those little, those funky little pink rocks.
They do it all. Anything else I can help you with? Come back.
Oops.
It
Hmm. The kitchen knife had a lot more durability after, like, now that we're in this phase of the game. I wonder if the same would be true for the combat knife. Like, maybe they just made the knives flimsy in that first part, so you're, you know, struggling a little more. Or maybe there's something to do with knife durability that I don't understand yet. Hmm. Oh, 2 colors bonus. So I'm guessing duo bonus, 1.2 times. Okay. So sprucing up your treasures that you find is kind of a thing now instead of it having specific ones. So it makes the whole thing worth a little bit more because I have 2 rubies in it. But it doesn't, it only adds the same value that the gem is worth. But you get the bonus. So I don't see any reason I would want to use my 1 sapphire over using the 2 rubies. Oh. Why is it like playing cards? Like, why is it poker rules? Interesting. The pattern is that having the same gem repeatedly gives you more than having different gems. But if you have all 5 colors in one thing, then you get the biggest bonus. I can't imagine it's worth waiting longer to do this, so let's go ahead and sell it. Yeah, it's just poker rules.
need time.
I will come back right now, in fact. And sell the flagon. And the lodge key.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
For selling only. Oh, okay. I'm glad it says that. I really appreciate it when games do that. It's like, you have this item, and we've made all of the other items from the original game do something slightly different. Can you still sell this? And then the game's just like, yes. Yes, you can, actually. A custom handgun made for Leon. Whoever made this hates you. Hate to say it. I gotta try fixing the combat knife. It's gotta be worth it somehow or another.
Thank you. Good as new.
Oh, because it's upgradable. Oh. Man, so if I hadn't broken it in the intro before I got the kitchen knife,
Weapons are in good hands.
I could have avoided paying that and gone straight to upgrades. Since melee combat's more of a thing in this, I wonder if this is probably worth it. Increased durability is definitely worth it. Loads 2 rounds at a time. With how rare resources have been so far, I think I actually just want knife durability. Also, I keep getting jumped. Like, enemies just kind of keep appearing next to me because the sound design in this game doesn't, like, alert you to their presence very well. Like, tell you what, give you, like, an idea that you need to turn around. And enemies spread out and, like, fill all the gaps a lot more, so you end up in melee combat a lot.
This kind of work is
Let's
about
do
finesse.
durability first.
Little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
You'll see.
Logic here, if I max out the durability, it's going to save me money in the long term because I won't be repairing it as often.
Could be the difference between life.
It's expensive. But... Ooh, or I could get the rifle.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
I don't have any rifle ammo.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy.
I don't have any ammo for it yet. Let's do this.
Try that on for size.
I think the logic is sound that if I max out the knife durability, I'll save money in the long run by doing it early. Swear to God if that's rifle ammo. Unbelievable. I don't think this game hates me. I think the world hates me. I think life hates me. I have to say, I like making the map use a different resource to acquire than just money. It makes it more, like, it makes it more of an obvious good trade for new players. Honestly, though, I knew I would like having the treasure map. I just didn't buy it my first time through because how do I explain? I just, like, thought it was kind of spoilery to have a map of all the treasures on my first playthrough. I just kind of wanted to explore on my own, you know? Alright, let's go kill these stupid rats. Now I need money. Now I have rifle ammo. Was it possible to get all of the blue medallions on the first time through this time? And I maybe just didn't try hard enough because I was used to that not being possible in the first visit? Well, I guess if you get every medallion possible, you can still get the reward earlier than if you don't. Seriously, when did I kill a rat? Why did I already have 1 out of 3? What happened? Well, if I watch back the footage of this VOD, am I gonna see a rat dying in the background somewhere? Get.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Yes. You can call me Dale Gribble, and I'll sign my name as Rusty Shackford. Yes. Master Splinter looking a bit different.
Took care of a request, did ya?
I mean, those rats were almost Master Splinter sized, if you count all three of them.
Nice work. Ooh, what you buying?
Now we've got Spinel
You
We can get the
got
treasure
a
map.
soft spot for treasure.
and nothing else.
Yeah, that's the way.
Neat.
Pleasant travels.
Okay. I kind of think I should call it here. Like I've been saying, I got that long day ahead of me tomorrow. I have to do my normal work in the morning. Maybe even a little bit earlier than usual. Because ideally, I would get back in time to help set up for the event we're having at work tomorrow. That would mean I got back early enough to not have to stay late. And then I have to attend said event.
The hell am I?
And I will not be back in time to stream. I think I'm going to be home around 11. I do have a gap in the middle. But not long enough to, like, take a nap or anything, so.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Can you still kill the shopkeep? And, like, he'll be dead at that location.
Welcome.
I don't want to try it.
What can I do you for?
Wait, I'm about to save and quit. You just see Leon on the typewriter, like, staring at the shopkeeper. And then I shot the redacted in the head. What are you typing? Don't worry about it. I'm just testing something.
Eh?
Oh, it won't even let me. I wrecked his shop. The items in the back are bouncing now. Well, that answers that. Oh. Okay, when I get more guns and equip them to my, like, hotbar, will he wear all of the guns that I have, like, quick slotted? That's cool. Or at least I assume that's what's going on here. Sorry, I'm just looking at the game's details before I go for the night. Oh. What? Why is he... Oh, I see. That's a steak knife handle. When I'm swinging... Wait, when I swing the combat knife, the knife handle gets replaced with the steak knife handle of the kitchen knives that I have. That's really weird. Why is that happening? And now it's the opposite because I've equipped the steak knife. That's, Alright. Oh, I see what's happening here. So I bet if I go down that way, I'm gonna get the...
Hey, little Phil.
Oh, hey.
Oh, gosh,
Thanks for the
you're
follow.
cute.
Perfect timing. I'm just about to quit for the night.
Oh, nothing but the finest.
So now you will know when I come back. Shopkeeper has become invulnerable. I gave him too much money the first time through, and now he's bought himself too much life. He bought all 7 Dragon Balls. So Prisma, thanks for the follow. I hope you didn't just tune in. I hope you've like been watching, because I am about to leave. So, oh, the mouse controls are sluggish. Weird. I just wanted to come over here, click some stuff. Alright. Yep, I've got nothing left to do tonight. Well, happy Halloween. Good night. And I will be back eventually. I know I'm busy tomorrow. I don't know about Saturday. But if I'm not back Saturday, I'll try to be back Monday. Gotta get back to Pokemon. Now that we finished the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. Anyways. See you later.